Cactus Bagel. Alright, so manual modding is quite a chore. And if there was a way to make it hassle-free, would you completely switch to auto modding? In the background is the Nolvus Ascension Mod List version 5.2.5, which is a auto mod configuration, and I'm really liking it. So does this mean that more people in the future are going to rely on auto mod configurations? Let's go ahead and take a look at Mod Organizer 2 and see exactly what mods are installed. All right, so here it is, the Mod Organizer 2 Nolvus Ascension Mod List. And as you can see, there is 2,041 mods installed, along with 2,345 plugins. So this is super awesome. Right off the bat, you have a huge mod list to play on. And as we're going through these, you may notice that, hey, that's the mod that I always use. You're going to see a lot of this in this beautifully categorized Nolvus mod list. If you have been using Mod Organizer 2 and you're not using categories like I was, categorization makes things so much better. Definitely look into doing that. So just by seeing this, you can see that this took a really long time to do, and it took a lot of effort to put together. I really have to hand it to the Nolvus team that has done this. They created the application, they created the install system, and just watching it work and watching it install all these mods is truly incredible. So I really got to hand it to the Nolvus team for creating this application, and it's all free. It's 100% free, which is super wild. So I give a ton of respect to the Nolvus team. Okay, so let's take a look at these categories, and let's start with the SKSE plugins. So we have the Skyrim script extender, address library, Papyrus, console, ENB helper, better jumping, JContainers. Yeah, these are pretty much the a lot of the plugins that I would be using. Some of these I have not seen. NetScript framework, seen this one, seen this one. Custom skills framework, I've never used that before. Okay. Auto input switch. And ENB anti-aliasing. Huh, I've never even seen that mod before. All right. Bug fixes and tweaks. Okay, SSE engine fixes. Gotcha, gotcha. SSE display tweaks. Okay, so they do use display tweaks. And in my mind, you have to have SSE display tweaks to get the higher frame rate. What else we got here? Scrambled bugs. Never seen that one before. Survival mode prompt removed. Okay. Power of threes, Papyrus. Disable auto vanity mode. Don't know what that is. NPC stuck in bleed out fix. Okay. And the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patches and the unofficial Skyrim Creation Club content patch. All right. Alternate start. That's just, it's by itself. What happens if you click on it? Nothing. Okay. Not really sure how to view what's inside this. Okay, yes, it says alternate start. Everybody knows what that is. All right. HUDs. Wow, okay, so we have a lot in HUDs. Sky UI, MCM helper, UI extensions, more HUD, Nordic UI, okay. Wow, there's a lot of HUDs. Boobies, ass, phenomenally enriched and nuanced ingredients. I mean, look at all this. This is all stuff you want when you're modding. Think about how long this would take to download, to read every single mod, and then install them all, and then put them all in the right position. This is truly amazing. All right, let's keep going. Hotkeys. Okay, got some hotkeys. Screen fonts and map. Okay, HD map. Atlas map markers. I've used that before. Okay, Savangard. Mist font replacer. Okay. Font overhaul. Okay. Loading screens. The loading screens look great in this. They really do. The main menu looks great. It's all snowy. It's really nice. Okay, unread books glow. Gotcha. Character. We have race menu and player rotation in show race menu. Okay, so they're using race menu for the character menus. All right, music and sounds. I gotta say the music in the Nolvus Ascension Mod List is really really good. It's really good. And I've one of the things that I'd never really changed whenever I would make my own mod list would be the music. So there's a lot of stuff here. Um, you're basically just gonna have to play it and see if you like all of these. I'm sure they all work great until I find something I don't like. DLC mods, okay. Legacy Beyond Skyrim. Legacy, there's Worm's Tooth in here? Oh, okay. I did not know they added a bunch of the custom quests. How cool. Unslad, Vigilant, Project AHO, Beyond Reach. And of course, they have their own Nolvus Ascension patch. So they're not just downloading all of the mods, putting them in the correct category. They're actually making their own custom patches. Incredible. All right, now we're getting into the nitty gritty here. Base textures and models. Let's see what's going on here. Particle patch, static, unofficial, Dizios. Okay, Smim, Runes Clutter, Noble. Okay, so we're basically using Noble Skyrim and Skyrim 22X. Sounds good. This is what I usually use, and Noble Skyrim looks pretty good. I'll take it till I want to change it. All right, LODs. So right off the bat, we have Dynalod installed with some textures and a mesh fix. So how many of you haven't even tried to research how to install Dynalod or just never got around to it? Well, guess what? Now it's installed with a couple clicks of a button. Beautiful. Landscape. Okay, blended roads. Skyrim terrain parallax. Great. This is a really great one. This gives a really awesome parallax mud texture. Then we have our landscape fixes for grass. Okay, and Rally's Solstheim landscapes with the parallax. Okay. Seasonal landscapes. I do believe that this is it changes in real time. Is that how it works? This is a pretty dense grass mod, so it will probably have a noticeable FPS impact. Okay. Does not fundamentally change vanilla trees and pines. The seasonal variants for aspen trees. Okay. To use the full potential of the seasons of Skyrim, framework to offer unique visual. Oh. Okay, how it works. Season supports default setting, month which triggers each season. So yeah, super good mod. And then Rudy, more dramatic red mountain plume. Okay, let's close this. Ice, snow, and ashes. Skyrim remastered. Glaciers and ice. Refracting ice formed breeze. Transparent and refracting icicles. I love this mod. And they're using it. Of course they're using it because it's awesome. Simplicity of snow, vivid landscapes, better dynamic ash, footprints. How many times have you guys had problems with footprints and something, a mod conflict happening? I have before. And animated ice flows. Ice flows are bobbing now. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. How many have not been able to get this mod to work correctly? I think I have. Mountains and rocks. All right, we got majestic mountains. Uh, North Fires, HD, Novus Ascension, they have their own patch to go with it. And Skyrim, a mountainous experience. Let's check this one out. What do we got going on here? Okay. Before, after. It looks better after. before, right? There's more detail? Okay, what? I'm not really sure what they're trying to do here. Oh, it's getting rid of all the jaggedies. Oh, of course. Makes it look a lot better. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Okay. And we have Majestic Mountains, more accurate collision. Okay. Majestic Mountains, photoreal mountains. Okay. And the dirt cliffs. Let's check this one out. Okay, more improvements. Great. Um, HD stone quarry and clay deposit 2K. Okay, and a patch. All right. Now for the trees and bark. Nature of the wildlands, Skyrim 3D trees and plants, happy little trees, bluebo, blubbo, aspen, bluebo, blubbo, bent pines. Okay, we have some really good tree mods, and they're all working together. They did it all for you. Nolvus Ascension seasonal tree mashup. Look at this. I mean, how long would it take you to do this and figure this all out? A very long time. I wonder how big their team was that put all this together. It's truly amazing. All right. Grass. Let's see what kind of grass we have here. Good stuff. Yeah. Yep. This is the good one. Origins of Forest. That's a good one too. Cathedral. Okay. So these are all of the grass mods to make the game just look amazing. Gotcha. Plants. Let's see how many plants. There's a lot of plants. Unique flowers. Okay. Water plants. Have not seen that one before. Cathedral mushrooms. High poly gleam blossoms. Okay. Cathedral. Nightshade. Nightshade. Okay. I'm guessing this replaces pretty much everything. All right, so plants, weathers, seasons of Skyrim. Okay, we have seasons of Skyrim installed. That's a pretty awesome mod. Simplicity of seasons, seasons of Nolvus, 4 seasons, Obsidian Mountain Fogs. Okay, NAT, Supreme Blizzards. Okay, we got a lot. Wet and cold. Awesome. Rain ash and snow shaders. Morning fogs. I mean, this is it. This is everything. What a great weather mod list. Okay, sky, shooting stars, rainbows. I'm sure it's all great. Okay, let's check out the water now. Wavy waters, rapid rocks, GKB waves reborn. Not seen these before. Okay, that's good. Splashes of Skyrim, natural waterfalls. Okay. Well, that's interesting because they don't use the two main water mods that I use, which was I think E and B water and realistic water 2. Yeah. Okay. So I'll be checking out the water in game later. NPCs resources. Wow. So these are all NPC upgrades. Look at this. Everyone is going to be touched. So look at how much time this would take. Apache Hair. If you want the NPCs to look great in your game, this is what you're going to be doing. So yeah, just think about that before you are like, man, I want to do this myself. Well, I mean, these guys have already done it for you. So check that out. Oh, so now we have added NPCs. So oh, interesting NPCs. Okay, citizens of Tamriel, travelers of Skyrim, immersive winches. Awesome. Followers. Okay, we have a couple followers. Inago, Lucian, Katarina, Tokata, Miko Reborn. Okay, we'll have to check those out. NPCs visual overhaul. Okay, not used this one before. Look at all. Okay, RS Children, Vigilance, Aesthetic Elves, Baijin, Pandorables. Okay, yeah, these are some of the ones that I've used before. So look at this. That's a pretty huge list. Already done for you, already categorized for you. Okay, cities. The great cities. Not a lot of city mods. More trees in cities. City trees. Let's see what this one is. Okay. Basically trees in the cities. Okay, gotcha. Wow, those are good looking screenshots. Look at that. Wait, I don't see trees here. What is this? Okay. Not a whole lot for cities, but it works. All right, Whiterun. Okay, let's see. Whiterun, Solitude, Riften, Markarth, and Windhelm all have custom textures or custom editions. So let's check out Whiterun. That's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Whiterun Tree Circle, Epic Gate, Whiterun Trees. I mean, stuff that maybe you wouldn't even think about using or find on the Nexus. Well, they've done it for you. It's all done right here, and Whiterun looks amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, Solitude, same thing. Glorious Doors. Okay, it's a good mod. Stones of Solitude. Okay, Riften. Okay, WizKid, Parallax. Okay, Riften Doors, Riften Docks. Excellent. Markarth. Okay, we got a couple from Markarth. I haven't even seen what it looks like yet, so I can't wait to get there. So we'll check that out later. Windhelm, Icy Windhelm, Windhelm entrance fix. Okay, got some JK stuff here. Okay, JK's Windhelm. All right, towns and villages. Look at all of this. Vernonwood, a custom patch. Dunbar, Oakwood, Sunthgat. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay. Wow, they put a lot of additional towns and villages in. Holy smokes, look at all of this. Look at all this more content that has been put into your game. All right, farmhouses. Parallax farmhouses. I'm sure it's got CC's, HD Rudy's hay. Okay, used that before. HD wheat. Player home. I'm not I was never that big on modifying player homes, so I'm sure these are all amazing. All right, let's close that. Other locations. Clever Shafts, Raven Rock. More texture mods. Okay. Lands. Covered bridges of Skyrim. Hold border banners. Look at all this. Skyrim's dead. Oh, this is the mod that I did not like. This one totally just blew it for me. Yeah, like I don't think this fits into Skyrim at all. It's too much. It's too like what are we doing here? You know what I mean? I don't think Skyrim should have people hanging. Like most of these towns are civilized. They don't want violence. Like I don't think this fits in. This is definitely going to be one of the mods that I take off. So another thing that I'm going to be figuring out is, hey, how many of these mods can I turn off and have the game still work? I don't even know if that's possible yet, but this is under lands. Okay. I got to find a way to turn that one off. But all the other stuff, that's a lot of stuff. I don't even know what they do yet. Trading post, Skyrim 3D signs, that one's good. All right, so there's your lands. Let's check out the ruins. Okay, we got Clever Shaft, Rusted Relief. Okay. Interiors. Here's a big one. Holy smokes. Custom patch. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. just imagine you doing this yourself. Wow. Props to the people that have actually done this and made their own custom patches. Pretty amazing. Armors. Let's check out the armors. Dang, that's a lot of stuff. I saw Zelda. The Legend. Nope, that's not Zelda. Okay. Three-eyed swallow armor. Let's check this out. Okay, it's a chick armor. All right, gotcha. Yeah, so we have a ton of stuff here. Ton of add-ons. It would take you so long to open all these pages and see which ones you want, download them, add them in, make sure they work properly. All right, so huge win for the armors. Clothes. Rustic clothing. Seen that one, seen this one. Clothing, yep, seen this one. Bandolier. Cloaks of Skyrim, Winter is Coming. All great mods. Weapons, here we go. Okay, we have a good deal of weapons here too. Pretty awesome. Gear spreader. Okay. Wolf's Warrior Sword. Let's check this one out. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is all stuff that you would want in your game. Witcher 3 weaponry, a bunch of good stuff it looks like. All right, animals and creatures. A ton of stuff as well. Ogres. Draugr MCO. JS Emissive Eyes. Worn Undead. Let's see what this is. Oh, wow, cool. Look at this. That's pretty immersive. Mahale. Let's check out and see what Mahale is. Monsters and Animals Crystal Golems. Cool. Okay. Fluffworks. Fluffy animals. Look at that. Yeah. That's definitely a mod that I would want. For sure. Pretty sure I've used this before too. Okay, Flying Crows Ice Race. Let's see what Ice Race is. Cool. Okay. All right, jewelry. Got a good bunch of good stuff for jewelry. Okay. Left hand rings. Gimling Queen jewelry. Let's check it out. Oh, that's not so bad. Now for clutters. Okay, miscellaneous. Okay, Forgotten Retext. Rustic Clutter Collection. Burned Book. Okay, retexture. Great stuff. Yeah, good stuff here. Okay, clutter. Statues and shrines. Okay, Diadric Shrines. Got all those shrine replacers. Normal stuff here. Collectibles. Don't know what any of this stuff. Oh, Sky Shards. Um, Not a big fan of turning Skyrim into the MMO. I'm pretty sure this is what the Sky Shards are. Sky Shards are something you pick up when you play the MMO. Yeah. Not a big fan of having that in the game. It does change it up a little bit, makes it seem like you're playing, an MMO, but I may turn this off. Okay, miscellaneous models. Okay, Drimmer Pipework. All Sopas. Good to see this. CCs, Enhanced Ore Veins. Good to see that too. JS Purses, JS Direct. Great. All good stuff here. Oh yeah. High Poly Project. Enhanced Blood Textures. Oh yeah. This is all the good stuff. All the stuff you want. Deadra Heart. Okay, lighting effects and particles. Okay, smoking torches, burned corpse, deadly spell impacts, parallax spell impacts, electrified, dust effects, frozen in time. Rudy's, yes. More lights for E and B. E and B particle patch. E and B particle lights. Great, great stuff here. They even have E&B Lite installed. They even have Lux installed. If you've ever messed with E&B Lite, it is an absolute pain to figure out. And they're using the 0.98 Alpha 2. That's the one that you're supposed to use for some of Rudy's E&B presets. So they have it all put together and all working properly. Embers XD, all the mods that I would want to use, and they have their own lighting patch. Peltapalooza too, amazing. This is to me, this is a really good like brunt of a lot of your good effects. Um, and this takes time to understand, to read, and figure out all the patches and the positioning and what mods are compatible, the plugins. This this saves you a huge amount of time. Huge amount of time. Totally worth it to have Nolvus just do this for you. Okay, core animations and frameworks. So we have, I know that we're using Nemesis. Yep, it's right there. XP32 skeleton, Nemesis, faster HDT. Okay, dynamic. Yeah, true directional movement. All good stuff. All stuff you want. Nemesis, he's coming out with a new version. So if you've ever had problems with Nemesis, there is a new version on the way, but I don't know when it's going to be released. So that's good stuff here. Okay, attack animations. Okay. Aggressive katana. Okay. Yeah. I never really got into a lot of attack animations. So this is cool to see all this. Movement animations. Smooth moveset. Bunch of stuff here. This is one that I did like to use. The potion animations. The potion animations are super cool. Awesome potions. Yeah, bunch of good stuff here. Don't sheath bound weapons. Okay. Sneak behavior extensions. All right, good stuff here. NPC animations. Don't even know, but I'm sure it's awesome. Common animations. Yeah, no idea. Just more stuff that makes the game better. Perks, abilities, and power. Okay, yeah, so the skill tree is definitely heavily modified. It looks pretty amazing. So if you've ever wanted to have pretty much every single skill tree mod that exists, so this is probably it. All right, survival and needs. I don't really use survival, but there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, Hunterborn, instincts. Let's see what Hunterborn is. Hunterborn changes animal looting into a process of dressing. Okay, we got cool stuff here. Oh, I just realized I'm not logged in. That's why I'm seeing ads. Okay. All right. Nordic UI icons for Sunhelm. Okay, let's see what this is. The standard UI widget icons in Sunhelm. Okay. Gotcha. Sure, that's cool. All right, what else we got? Instincts. Don't know what this is. Animal. Oh, animal taming. Okay. All right. Crafting. Holy smokes. Okay. Complete crafting overhaul. Remastered. Complete alchemy and cooking overhaul. So if you've ever wanted to have a bunch of alchemy and cooking overhauls, here you go. This is a lot of stuff here. Honed metal. What is this? No clue. It's more stuff added. Amazing. Combats and enemies. Smooth cam, a bunch of stuff. Iframe generator, ultimate combat, TK dodge, Valhalla, smooth TK dodge attack. There's a ton of stuff here. A ton of stuff you may like, a ton of stuff you may not like. But here it all is. Amazing. Economy. Trade in, so they have better trade and barter. This is good. Some people might want some of the shops that have more cash on them. I remember I did that mod in the past. They have their own custom patch. Okay, AI overhaul. What is this? Changes many of the vanilla NPC AI to act more realistic and immersive. Wow, that's super cool. And you know what? I have noticed this in game. So this is an amazing one. Yeah, to have the AIs be more immersive and real-like, that's amazing. Run for your lives, okay? That's a good one. Relationship dialogue overhaul. NPC AI process position fix. SPID, Nolvus custom AI patch. Okay, great stuff here. Religion. Okay, never seen. Okay, Geadric Shrines. Okay, good texture mods. Okay, possibly good texture mods or just, let's see. What is this? I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a mod. A central location for any compatibility patches. Okay, yeah. I'm sure this is good. I'm sure it's good. Gameplay. Here we go. Followers, okay. Reputation, timing. What is this one? Allows you to customize the starting conditions for various quests. Okay. Gotcha. I'm walking here. If anybody doesn't know what this reference is, it's to an old movie. Prevents NPCs from pushing you while you're walking. Oh, that's a good mod. I'm walking here. Simple offense suppression, EVG animation, animated whistling. What? Okay, animated whistling. More cool stuff added to the game by amazing people that make mods. All right, races. Okay, not sure what any of this stuff does. What is a complete overhaul of Skyrim's races designed to balance the game's racial passives. Okay, so interesting screenshots for this. All right. Okay, so altered character traits. Gotcha. All right. Immersion. Wow, there's a ton of immersion stuff. Detailed NPCs. The Coachman. Whale bones on coasts. Okay. Wow. Good stuff here. Okay, that's super good. Super good. Got some vampire stuff, maybe. Burning silver. Okay, spell active effects. Okay, gotcha. All right, late loaders. See, this is more stuff that you may or may not have known how to do. How much time would it take you to look all this stuff to figure it out? It's already done for you. There it is. Outputs. Nemesis. Login. More stuff that's a bit complicated. People that really understand how modding works, this is the more in-depth process of understanding all of this. So great stuff here. And then the last one is ENB and Reshade. Look at that. 2 mods. Dynamic cube maps, subtle eye cube maps. And there you have it. There's your 2041 mods in your Nolvus Ascension mod list. Absolutely incredible. Big hand to the Nolvus team. So what does this mean for modding in the future? I mean, I just by looking at this, I can learn more about how modding works when I want to build my own mod list, so it helps in that category. And it's free. This is free to download. You just have to have the space. And you can have a complete amazing looking mod list all done for you. And I think about all the years that I spent modding Skyrim and learning how to mod Skyrim, reading all the mods descriptions on how to install them and what different chat sections to see what's working, to see what mod I need to fix this mod from breaking, what mod I need to make it compatible with what I have. It's all over with. It's done. Why do I need to do it anymore? It's all here. And if I can easily uncheck some of these mods and everything still works okay, wow. You don't have to do anything. They basically are the AI. 'Cause this was basically a couple button presses, and it's all done. It's absolutely incredible. So that's the Nolvus Ascension Mod List, and I'm going to be doing some gameplay footage later on, so stick around for that. It's going to be amazing. And that's it for this video, everyone. Good luck on your modding ventures.